It's symbolic. Good evening. You know, sometimes when going after a set, you get a little cocky. The excitement of realizing that you like a card and man, they're gorgeous, and you want to try and go after that set. There's one golden rule you should always follow. There's a lot of rules when it comes to set building, unwritten rules that come with set building, but there's one golden rule. The golden rule is taking into consideration what this set is. You have to ask yourself, do you have the means necessary to pursue a set? I think a lot of you set hunters out there will agree with me. And for this one, I've been talking it over with Siktifer and This Film Not Yet Rated. By the way, thank you both for advice and input. Much appreciated. But the whole waving the white flag and throwing in the towel, I guess you could call it, it's going to have to come to fruition with the 2013 Topps Museum Collection Momentous Material Patch Auto set. That is a mouthful. Started working on this set back in November. I didn't really tell anybody about it. I didn't announce it till like last month, I think. And the one thing I did with this set that I had never done before, and I'm really, really happy I did, is I actually kept track of how much I spent per card. And I am very relieved I did that. But I digress. I can't possibly continue on with this behemoth of a set. After doing quick figures and basic estimation math, compared to what I have spent so far on it, and how much it would cost me to complete it, if it ever would be completed, would be anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000. And I don't know about you guys, but I do not have the financial needs or means, I should say, to even begin to comprehend something that epic, an undertaking that monstrous. So I'm going to unload these, with the exception of a couple of them. I'm going to keep 3 of them as of right now. Just because A, they're just simply gorgeous, B, I like the player, and C, this card actually has more sentimental value than monetary value to me. It reminds me of a damn good time I had. Memories I wouldn't trade for anything. Those of you who were at Nationals this past year in Illinois know what I'm talking about. But anyway, the point of this video being, I'm moving these, and I'd like to give you guys in YouTube land first crack before I, have to swallow my pride and go on eBay. So here's what I have so far. So if you are interested, fantastic. I'll give you deals. I would like to see 75% back on what I actually spent on these. So if one of these jumps out at you, or if you happen to know somebody who is a super collector or who would love to have this particular card, please message me. I'll probably hold off like 5 days or so before I list them, just so everybody gets a chance to see them, and maybe you want to maybe work out a deal. Anyway, they're all numbered to 10. All right, well, they're all numbered to 10. Some of them have multiple variations, but each one of these is numbered to 10. Who is this? Matt Moore. There's that one. Michael Pineda. I also happen to have the Brett Gardner coming in, which I'll be more than happy to unload because he's a Yankee. Jesus Montero. These cards certainly are gorgeous, but there's a fine line between being able to afford something and not being able to afford something. This is actually the second one I ever picked up. Brandon Phillips. Gorgeous design on this set. The problem is it's so massive. It's 81 cards, I think. Don't quote me. It's 81 cards, but got it. 65 of them are players that are just like, why are you in this set? Anyway. Jamie Garcia. Carlos Santana. I was thinking about what Sichtifer said on one of his videos, how, one of the things about doing a set is you end up getting cards of players you never thought you would ever pursue. And while that is true, when pursuing cards you never would have pursued before ends up putting a hole in your wallet the size of the Grand Canyon, it's not worth it anymore. This was a redemption from Topps. Absolutely stunning card. There's only one problem. Plays for the Rockies. Who gives a shit? Willen Rosario. Anybody out there is a Rockies fan. I know there's maybe one or two of you. Willen Rosario. And I can say that because I live in Denver. Anyway, Cincinnati Reds fans, Johnny Cueto. Gorgeous card. This player has only one variation in this set, which means this one is legitimately numbered 210. There's only 9 more of these out there in the world. Hanley Ramirez. I've always thought his auto was weird. I don't know how you get Hanley Ramirez from that, but whatever. This one, I'll take this one out of the magnet to show you. I got this on the cheap end, and I know why I got on the cheap end, because on the bottom here, right after the F on the bottom for outfield, OF, there is a crease. Something happened to this card while they were putting the patch in or something, but it's like kind of a fold. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but Ryan Braun. See, I can see, kind of shine the light on that. It's an impurity in an otherwise nice looking card, but Ryan Braun. There's got to be a couple people out there who are still Braun fans. And I'm happy to move this one. I have a couple of this guy's autograph. Mike Schmidt. So if any of those jump out at you, please feel free to send me a message. I would prefer that instead of just leaving a comment that said, hey, LMK on the Schmidt or something like that. It just makes it easier. Plus, I use an iPad, and for some reason, you cannot message people on YouTube using an iPad. It will not let you. So those are those. Let me know. And just to kind of help justify my point, if you go on eBay right now and you type in 2013 Topps Museum Patch Auto, the baseball ones, and you just look at some of these prices. I got my thing listed here. Right now, the Miguel Cabrera is a solid piece of gray jersey. Seller wants $400 for it. The Mike Trout, which is a nice looking card. Mike Trout has one variation in this set. Seller's asking $600. Rightfully so, the seller, there's actually 2 of these listed. Seller is asking $600, and the other seller is asking $700 for the Sandy Koufax. That's legitimate. It's reasonable. Beyond my means, but reasonable. someone has the Chris Sale listed and he wants $250. No questions, no best offer, $250. And right now, the Ken Griffey Jr. graded one, which I happen to be the highest bidder on. If somebody outbids me and wants to overbid me by $12, be my guest. But it is $449 right now for the Griffey Jr. As nice as that card would be to own, if I were to lose it in an auction or a bidding war, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So yeah, that just kind of helps prove my point here. And like, you know, the majority of these guys who, if you found a patch auto of, let's say you found a patch auto of Johnny Cueto in any other set, it would not go for half as much as what these idiots are asking for on eBay. And I can't do it. When a set no longer becomes fun, and a set is more of a burden to you than anything else, you know it's time to call it quits. And I was telling Sictifer, it's not. I don't look at it as quitting. I look at it as preventing myself from doing something really stupid. So that's that. Let me know if any of you guys happen to be interested in any of these. You know, more than happy to work out a deal with you, because I'd rather work a deal out with you guys than deal with all the hot, loose horse shit on eBay. So, yeah. I don't know. Still got the other baseball patch set going on. That's not going anywhere. I'll die before I give that one up. But, you know, I take into consideration the amount of money put towards completing this set and what I could have used that money for, starts to get a little painful, or as this film Not Yet Rated said, brutal. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good night, even though you'll be seeing this tomorrow sometime. Let me know. Thanks for the support, though. I appreciate it. Stay greasy.